Hello, I'm Pete Hutchins of Chris Hamriding Estate Agents, and we're here on the exclusive Park Lane in Knypersley, offering for sale the very aptly and beautifully named Laneside house, number 58C Park Lane. Through those grand timber electric gates, you enter this driveway where I'm sure you are gazing longingly at that beautiful home, and it's got, of course, the date of build, 1908. If these walls could talk, this is full of rich history, but it's all wrapped up in this gorgeous, mature area. Now, the property for sale, 58C, is the right-hand portion of this grand, once very grand residence. You're seeing that black car. That parking space belongs to the house in question, but the real fun starts through these huge chunky pillars where you've got a large driveway sweeping round to the detached double two-storey garage to rear, where there is plenty of parking. But first, we're going to show you this front plot. And look at our site plan as well, because there's a lot of mature foliage here that if that was stripped right back, the front plot is just absolutely unbelievable. The length of it, the depth of it, all the way to the exclusive roadside there. So this is a wonderful private lawn to use any year, any time of the year, should I say. And the home, as I say, awash with history. Credit to the current owners who have stopped at nothing during their happy time here to make one of the most stylish, sympathetic properties I've seen. Let's get stuck in. Stepping through that grand front door, here we are in the entrance hall, which is bright and light with leaded, huge double glazed windows and a wealth of space, including built-in storage. You then flow through here and you see an enormous internal door. That's the first of many. And these doors are gorgeous, really wide. These are the original doors, if only they could talk. And then, welcome to the first of the many reception spaces. And this is a true reception room. It welcomes you, but it also enables you to relax in here and get round the fire, perhaps when it's Christmas and the family are here, maybe in the morning. Multi-aspect yet again. So I think this house was very much ahead of its time back in the day. Love the decor. Hats off to the current owner. You'll see some great funky decor and interior design throughout this house, but you'll also see a wealth of space overlooking those front lawns. We've got chunky newel posts, banister and balustrade up to the first floor. We'll be up there later, but through another incredible internal door. Take a look at this. One of the most fun, impressive, decadent rooms I've seen in a long time. We've got the gallery up above us there. We've got on-trend decor. Feature wood burner, that's the second fireplace in the house, and a huge chunk of natural timber there with some decorative shelving either side. I love this area. This, whether it's dining, whether it's a library room, a reception room, you could really be the envy of all your friends here, and as I say, set off so well by the interior design. Stunning views of the mature grounds. Now, if you thought those two reception rooms were impressive, wait till you see the next one. Welcome to the main lounge area, the formal lounge, vast high ceilings with incredible detail, chunky detail up there. And how about that for a bay window? Bigger than, well, some rooms, I would say. This is stunning, completely private there, but the lights cascading in. And the house, as you may have guessed, is built for partying. The sound wired throughout. We've got the perfect speakers either side of that television there. And I will say, some of the furniture that you see, some of the fixtures, the fittings, they can be included via separate negotiation, so do speak to us on that front. But this room is absolutely enormous. Please look at the floor plan. We've got access into the grounds, so it lives really well. The kitchen's right here and the utility is right there. So when you've finished relaxing or doing whatever it is you're doing in here, the kitchen's here to take care of you. And this is a funky, stylish, clean space. We've got the island with space for the ubiquitous and social seating there, and take a look at this gas hob, so on trend, so high spec. It's smeg, you don't see many of those, so even that interior design comes all the way through to the appliances. Bank of storage here with all the ovens and cooking equipment you'd need. Access into a bit of a morning courtyard garden there, and designer radiators, external access to the side. Just everything you need, and keeping this kitchen clean for entertaining and those morning coffees and evening meals. The utility room is just as impressive in its size. It's like a kitchen in itself, perhaps a servant's kitchen back in the day, but you've got space for appliances, nice natural light. You've got built-in storage here, the boiler's tucked away on the wall, and as a bonus, access to a functional, stylish WC. Rising up the stairs from that initial reception room, The carpet runners are stunning there. I'm going to start with the best of the bedrooms, but they're all so good. A master bedroom suite to be proud of. The sleeping area is vast with space for additional furniture. The ceiling heights, the cornicing, the coving, everything is the best of old and new fused so sympathetically. And before we show you the dressing area, the ensuite is luxurious. Enormous high ceilings, perhaps up to 10 feet, gives you a great feeling of space and light, but all the luxury pieces are of a 5-star hotel standard. Moving on round now, we have the full depth of the space here for a dressing area, dressing room, and we've got a pair of built-in double wardrobes here. I love this low-level coving picture railing. It really works very well. Again, fusing contemporary with old. And talking of fusing contemporary with modern, with old, it just doesn't get any better than this. Here we are in the gallery overlooking that incredible centralised party room, I'd call it. Looking down here, shouting at the family, having a laugh with your guests or your friends. This is just a novelty that you will not find. I would say a luxury you certainly won't find. So, speaking of luxurious, look at this for a bathroom suite. Stunning. These pieces are so designer. The radiator, the freestanding bath. We've got another enormous shower enclosure here. Hugely high ceilings with speakers up there too, so you can dance the morning away whilst taking your shower. This, again, is ticking every box and then some. You won't find them like this on the market very often, if at all. Moving on round, gazing over that gallery landing again, we have a separate, slightly raised landing here, giving us access to yet another double bedroom. And this one has a really luxurious, decadent feel. Double wardrobes in there, a feature wall, again the high ceilings, great views to wake up to. I can see the lovely old roof profile out there, and we will be into the garden shortly. But again, look at the floor plan to see how all these rooms work. And as I move round, there's sumptuous carpet underneath my feet, and we're here in another bedroom. But it's so well purposed and demonstrated here as a dressing room. And I think this separate raised landing gives a real guest suite feel, or perhaps a teenager or a lucky child could live in here and have their own space, a study room, a reception room, or a walk-in wardrobe to be super proud of. We have an extended part of the home here, and it still enjoys the angular ceiling profile, the high ceiling heights. We've got eaves storage, 3 access points there, beautiful views, and it really is a quiet, calming space. So again, to be a family house, the kids can be away from mum and dad's room, which is sometimes valuable. And then here we have our own WC as well, so it's really very functional too. So now that's the internals done. Of course, you saw the front garden when we came in, but back to the side driveway now, which all in all, you'd fit several vehicles here, caravans, motorhomes quite comfortably. You may remember that large bay from that huge lounge. There it is with these incredible pieces of natural stone, really contrasting nicely with that good looking chunky render. Coming on round to the rear, we've got a bit of a terrace access from the kitchen and that lounge, access into a huge 2-storey detached garage there. Lots of value in that building, subject to planning, maybe an annex, maybe a workshop, a studio. Space, of course, for carports, car barns, subject to planning, more garaging. But you've got all the space you'd need, and it's so very private and peaceful. Raised deck here, perfect for dining al fresco if you need to. Perfect for the hot tub, perfect for just absolutely anything. Even from the rear, the house enjoys character, angular profiles. You see the roof up there, those chimney pots, absolutely perfect. That concludes the tour of 58C Park Lane, Knypersley. What a triumph, what a rare opportunity, and what an exciting home. If you'd like to know more, call us here at Chris Hamriding Estate Agents, where we would love to book you that all-important viewing. We're here in Biddulph, also known as the Garden Town of Staffordshire.
Renowned for its beautiful countryside walks.
Biddulph has everything you need right on its doorstep. From shops, a fantastic leisure centre, doctor's practice and a dentist, and great pubs and restaurants. And you can't forget oatcakes.
There's a number of fantastic primary schools for the little ones and Biddulph High School for the not so little ones.
We're only a short journey away from Congleton train station, which serves the Stoke-Manchester line, perfect for commuters.
Biddulph also has great access to its neighbouring areas of Congleton and Stoke-on-Trent. Hi there, I'm Chris Hamriding.
And I'm Pete Hutchins.
And welcome to
Chris Hamriding Estate Agents.
We're so passionate about what we do.
Because we absolutely love what we do. Not only are we available all around the clock,
But we get the results.
in fact, a lot of them.
We're the leading estate agents in Congleton.
We're certainly not your typical estate agents, and we are not afraid to get stuck in. Measuring,
Sorted.
photos,
Sorted.
filming.
Sorted.
As Congleton chaps, we've got masses of local expertise all throughout Cheshire and Staffordshire.
So from the town,
To the country. We're committed to providing excellent customer service. Whatever the weather.
and don't just take our word for it. A raving reviews speak for themselves.
Because after all, a great business is based on great service and great people.
And that is exactly what we've got. So whatever your property needs are, we're here to help.
And we cannot wait to meet you.